You're addicted to your own excuses. You keep saying, I don't know where to start, but the truth is, you're just weak and you don't want to be seen failing. Your life is stuck because you made no moves, waiting for the right time, which means you're falling behind. Someone else decided to do something about it, even if they had no idea what to do or how to get started. They're still making more progress than you. So you don't need more advice or planning. You just need to stop acting like a spectator in your own life, stop complaining, stop stopping and get started. Let me ask you this, where would you be in 3-6 months from now if you don't take that first step? And that's what I want to get into today. Now, this might have been a harsh start, but it comes from a place of love, right? So this is the biggest thing that held me back and is most likely holding you back, is just getting started with something. Take this for example. I'm filming my first video. I'm out in public, I'm walking around. I'm already a spectacle as it is. I'm 6'4". I already get eyeballs on me as it is. I'm walking around with a selfie stick, camera in my face, but it doesn't matter. I'm uncomfortable, but it's about making that first step. And this video won't be perfect. I'll make a lot of mistakes. I'll look back over this video after it's posted and I'll be like, oh, I could have changed this, I could have made this better. But at least I made that first step to then rebound off of and continue the progress from there. It's a snowball effect. But if I never take that first step and never do that first video, then there's nothing to improve on from there. So I'll be in the same spot that I'd be today if I don't at least try. Now, of course, I'm relating this to filming a video, but for you, this could be about anything. It could be starting that first relationship. It could be about starting that first business you've been thinking about for the last 6 months, a year, most likely more. Or it could be getting in the gym for the first time because you've been too self-conscious to take your first step in there. And if you're anything like me, you like to plan and make that first step as perfect as possible. But in and of itself, it's a double-edged sword, because with planning and over-planning, you're actually delaying getting started. And making progress and building off of that is going to be much more important than having that exact first perfect shot that you take. An important concept to keep in mind when you're going through this is progress, not perfection. It's better just to get started where you can have some momentum building up. Without even that first step, you have nothing to build from. So imperfect action is always better than no action, because then you'll be stuck and you'll see no progress. You won't be able to reflect back on what you've done and change things as you go forward. A little trick you can do to help this process a little bit is that first step you're thinking about taking is just consider it as a practice run. Have no expectations of it. For this video, I have no expectations that it'll do well. No one's gonna see it, right? But it's about me making progress, and I can consider this a trial run. I can look back and see what I did well, what I didn't do well, and then I can make a second one, and then a third one. And then I bet you my 10th video will be better than my first and second video. And that's what it's all about. Another thing I want to get into that might be holding you back is life and your emotional states. We all go through different periods of happiness, sadness, frustration, anger, and all these things can halt and hinder our progress and our feelings in the moment. But the best thing that you can do, no matter what emotional state you're in, is always take action and keep moving forward. If you're happy, take action. It'll be the easiest time to do that. Even if you're angry, frustrated, and you're not in the mood to do something, even if you take action, you'll look back and be thankful for that. That's what I found in my life as well. And you'll notice when you take action, especially during the hardest periods of your life, that's when you'll have more respect for yourself and it'll create positive momentum. You'll feel it, the people around you will feel it. It'll create that snowball effect for you to keep moving forward. What makes you weak is when you don't take action. Not for feeling the emotions and letting you get in the way a little bit, but what will make you weak is feeling those emotions and still not taking action. You need to push through those things and take that first step. And the best way to combat those things are to go outside yourself and to really think about the big picture. Why were you thinking about starting that in the first place? Why were you thinking about doing that in the first place? What's the big picture there? What's the goal behind it? You need that strong driving force that is more powerful than whatever you're feeling in the moment. That's where discipline comes from. Motivation is a small, fleeting little emotion that you'll feel maybe 10% of the time. What is more important is the discipline, the drive, and the goals behind why you take action, whether that's you getting into the gym for the first time or starting that first business, or if you're like me, you're just a bit of an overplanner and you are not ready to take that first step because you feel like you haven't planned out that perfect first go. And that's what held me back for a long time as well. So a lot of these things you need to take into consideration and understand the big picture. Stop stopping and just get started. You'll be grateful that you got that first trial run out of the way, and then you can keep moving forward from there. My hope is that if you can take just one thing away from this video, it's that just get started. When in doubt, just get started. It's always the hardest part with whatever it is that you're about to do or thinking about doing. It's just getting started. Then you can build from there. There's a positive snowball effect. Once you get started, you'll have respect for yourself, and it'll be faster moving from there. So you really need to take a real self-reflection on what you need to change, who you are, what's holding you back, and be your harshest critic, because you're the only one that cares at the end of the day. All right, guys, take it easy.